Hello, and welcome everybody to Super D&D Season 2. I am the Game Master or Dungeon Master, whatever you prefer, and I'll be running the game tonight with a bunch of people who I'll be joining in just a second. But for people that don't know much about the Super D&D, let's have a special recap for all of you. You see, it all started a few months back, when all of our heroes were just starting to be allowed to use their powers again, as it was banned for a long time. However, one fateful night, when they were all at the museum that they were opening for free for all the heroes, they ended up being attacked by a couple different people and ended up escaping with their lives thanks to the Blue Cape. However, they were doing well on their own, but then another assailant fell across them, one known as Theya, a name that would haunt them for up until quite recently, and might still haunt them to this day. She took control of the Blue Cape, the #1 most powerful superhero known to man. But now that he was under control, the heroes barely managed to escape, and then they did their best to make right in the world. Then it came to all the way to our final battle, where they fought the Blue Cape and Theya, not doing much to the Blue Cape, but quickly taking Theya down. But right before they could finish off Theya, or the Blue Cape could be stopped, it took Arya through the doors of death that Theya had just opened. Blue Cape and Arya vanished through the dark abyss. Jeffrey, the only one able to follow thus far. And that, my friends, is where we'll be beginning tonight's episode. Season 2, Episode 1. Anyway, everybody, I'm going to be jumping over with everybody else. I'm sure we're all pretty hyped and ready to go. All right, everybody. Welcome back to Season 2. Who's excited?
So excited.
Nah,
I'm terrified.
I'm ready to Can we push it back another week?
Oh, we'll push it back another week. Stream's canceled, everybody, as Jonas has requested that.
Sorry, guys.
All right, just real quick, we're going to go top to bottom like we usually do. Can everybody just say your name, or your username, your character name, and maybe something your character would like to say, just so everybody can kind of get a name to the face for if they're new. Starting at the top with...
Hi. I'm Kier Brody. Free. He sounds like a New Yorker crossed with a Bostonian.
Jeffrey, he's walking there. And Kier is being a little quiet tonight, so if he's sounds a little quiet, it's probably because he's trying to be quiet. So he's doing his best to voice act here, though, which is awesome. And let's go on to our next hero. Psst, Caputo.
Oh, hi.
That's your cue.
I don't see the okay, whatever. Okay, hi. My name. Well, I'm Kaboodle, and I play a Becker, who is a deaf girl who can supersonic scream.
Alrighty.
And kill people
Yep.
with his sonic ears. I don't know.
Alright, next.
I'm Costia, and I play Athena. And I don't really have anything to say about Athena.
I'm sure everybody will come to learn and love all these characters before they die, but you know. Alright, and next.
Hi, I'm Caroline. I play Ashley. Moriana. She's a beast of a girl. That's all you gotta know.
And next.
Hello, everybody. My name is Jonas,
Oh
and
my
I
God.
play. No, hi, I'm Jonas. I play Ian Edmonton. He's a robot boy. Enough said.
Enough said.
And next.
Hello, my name is Ian, and I play Sophia, who is a half dog, half human hybrid.
Cool. And last for right now, but certainly not least.
Hi, I am Steinarr, also known as the Silver Mop. That's it.
All right.
That's all you guys need.
Hey.
HYYYPPPPEE.
I'm super strong.
Thank you, Poro, for the biddies. And we will have Xuhn joining us as Daniel Erickson, but he's getting home from work as quick as he can. He should be here very shortly. But let's get started. A little bit of recap for these guys. I probably don't need to say much, but last time, on our very last episode of Season 1, you ended up fighting the Blue Cape and Theya at the Doors of Death with the army of everyone she controlled behind her. The two of them, Blue Cape and Theya, rushed forward while the army slowly marched as the doors began to open. You did battle with Theya and the Blue Cape. Theya taking a lot of damage from you guys, especially from Jeffrey, using some quick thinking on it with his shards. However, not a whole lot was done to the Blue Cape. And the battle was a close one. It seemed like a 2 versus 14, I believe. As your party was allied with older heroes that had also come to aid you. But as Theya started to control them using the speed of the Blue Cape, the battle seemed to start to shift in their favor. But you managed to take out Theya, and in a last-ditch effort, she sent the Blue Cape, carrying Arya through the Doors of Death, into the darkness, only with Jeffrey being able to follow. We will start with all the people outside of the Doors of Death. Athena, clutching the collar of Theya's garments, pulling her close, and making sure the shotgun is aimed right at her head. She was furious and was planning to kill her, but then it dawned on her that she might not know how to get through the doors, but Theya might. So with that, the floor is yours, everybody. What are you going to do?
Oh my God.
Can I immediately use searching thought to find a way through the door?
You can try, but I don't think you have a mind to look for through the door.
Isn't she just unconscious?
Oh, you want to use it on Theya?
On Theya.
Yeah.
You said on the door.
Yeah, I thought you
No,
were talking
well-
to the door too. I'm like, wait, what?
Yeah, I meant on Theya to find a way through the door.
Okay, you can certainly try.
Is she unconscious or is she
No,
awake?
she's awake right now.
Oh fuck, I'm not even trying.
You're giving up. Okay.
Not even doing it.
What is Theya doing?
She's just
laying there with a shotgun to her face.
She's not doing anything. She looks to be a little distraught, but
Okay.
she's keeping her cool as best she can for someone that has a shotgun, has lost everything. So
Ashley, who's really angry that Arya just got taken to his door, can I go up to Theya and yell at her and point at the door and be like, "What is this?"
sure. So she just kind of looks, keeps her eyes on Athena for a second, looking mostly at her, glances in your direction. It's exactly what it looks like. The doors of death have been opened.
What does that mean?
It means exactly what it says. The doors of death have been opened.
I don't like her. I mean, I didn't like her before, but wow, I don't like her.
Sophia's gonna head over, if I hadn't done this already, drop dog form.
Okay. You revert back to your own form.
And look at... I have already forgotten the names.
Oh my
The
God,
various
Theya?
heroes that are helping you, or?
Athena?
I have already forgotten. Theya, there we go.
Theya?
Look at Theya and be like,
Nailed it.
do you know
I
how
am
to get
gonna-
into that door?
Absolutely, I do.
Would you be able to just share this?
I could not.
I go up to her and I say, well, you better start talking, and I wrap a blood rope around her neck.
Roll a hi Xuhn.
Hi.
Just in time. This is Xuhn. He's playing Daniel.
Woo!
That's me.
He's currently Diglett Daniel today, though.
Yeah.
Diglett Daniel.
I mean, I can give him Sketch Daniel, but Diglett
Yeah.
Daniel sounds more fun.
Diglett Daniel will be perfectly fine for today, I'm sure.
That's copyright. We can't have that.
Honestly, I'm perfectly fine with Diglett Daniel.
What am I rolling? Am I intimidating?
You're gonna be rolling either a intimidation or threatening.
Intimidation or threatening.
You got this.
Got this giant thing of eggnog, and I'm ready for tonight.
So you see, she just kind of smiles at you and doesn't say anything back.
Oh, this bitch. Oh boy.
Can I? Right after her, can I try to intimidate as well?
What are you gonna do?
How?
Yeah, how are you intimidating her?
I'm just gonna ask how do we get through that door, but with an intimidating voice. Okay,
Alright,
sorry.
that's-
Sorry, I'll just.
I intimidate her with
I'll
my
do that.
voice.
I'll do that. Okay.
Okay.
How the hell do we get through that door?
Okay.
Also, I still have a blood
13
rope
now.
wrapped around her neck. I'm not holding it.
Yeah, alright. So again, threatening or intimidation, whichever one you prefer.
Oh. Oh.
It's better.
That's
You see she looks at you very intently.
She doesn't say anything with them.
But she eventually says after a bit of a pause, the only way you can get through is if you take me with you.
What? We
I'll
are
insight
not
check
taking
that.
Theya with us.
Alright, hold on. Why do you want to go through that door as well?
You can roll an insight, by the way, as they're talking. And I'll let you know.
Can
in
I
a
roll
sec.
one too?
Sure, but you're the only other person.
Dang.
The thing
Alright.
Athena is good at.
Yeah.
Alright, so as you're talking, why do you want to get through? She says, why do you think I opened it? I didn't want to go through it.
It's kind of actually like makes sense.
Ooh.
Also, Sophia, you don't get much. Athena, you get that something's a little off. You're not quite sure if it's saying, yeah, we could get through on our own, or there's no way to get through without her, or something. You're not quite sure.
What's past the gate?
What would you think? Death, hell, whatever you want to call it.
H doubles time.
Ashley's eyes, they're
Shut
bleeding.
up again.
I mean, they already were bleeding.
Oh, they're bleeding more now.
It's just rivers coming out of her eyes. Blood.
Also, Ashley wants to let go of the blood rope around her neck and go back to the door. She literally, like, she can't actually go through. Like,
Nope.
It's like a force field.
It's
a
like
wall
it's
or
almost like a wall of wind is pushing you backwards.
Ah,
You
fuck.
can't, as it gets stronger the closer you approach, pushing you away. But no sound, no movement can be felt. It's just you can't get closer, no matter how hard you try.
God damn it.
Hey, Mop, come here for a second.
Yeah.
Can you hold her down? And I'm gonna put the shotgun away and try to take the shards out of her body.
Sounds good.
There was like 15 or something in her. What was it, 10?
All right, make it as you look down to pull them out. You realize that there's nothing in her body anymore.
Did she eat the shards? Oh my god.
Yeah, she
What
pulled
the-
them out and ate them, but there's no holes or any marks on her body.
Oh my god.
So the
That's
shards are
okay.
completely... Can I look on the
Sorry
ground
about
beside
that.
her? Like if her body pushed them out or if it just absorbed them?
You see that there are there's a good 10 of them or so on the ground around her. Almost as
I'm
if her
gonna
body
grab those.
rejected them.
Regenerates? Oh my. Oh.
Okay,
ugh.
stab her again.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Oh wait. Who's holding onto her right now? Super Mom?
Serve 'em up. Roll a
So-
strength check.
Oh no.
Yeah,
Yeah.
she's doesn't really struggle anyway, but you're just kind of have a couple hands holding her down and a boot if needed.
This is why I asked Mop. I'm gonna pick up the shards and look for the other ones.
Okay, roll an investigation.
The only person that can use
You-
those shards isn't even here. Feels bad.
I know.
You find a total of 16 shards.
Okay. Rolling through my notes, sorry.
As you're looking around, Theya calls over to you. You're wasting time, you know. You want to see your friends again?
Does the door have a time limit?
No, as long as I decide to keep it open.
She's right though. They're probably really far into the door by now.
Oh, time works in mysterious ways. They could be gone for 1,000 years already. You wouldn't know unless you hurry up.
Fuck
What
does
do you
that
know?
mean?
Oh, I've been there before.
Can we knock her out?
Can we? Yeah. I want
Please?
all 3 of my tentacles wrap around her, and one of them goes specifically on her mouth. Please.
Okay, roll athletics.
Athletics. What?
You see, as she doesn't really struggle, you're able to get the one around her mouth, but it's not quite right. But you have to like adjust it for a bit, and it's not as epic as you hoped it would be.
Just wiggling it on her face.
Yeah,
It's bloody too, so I hope she's fucking enjoying that shit.
she's just looking at you, smug look, eyes a little bit of a glare. You're surprised that she managed to look so smug with a tentacle wrapped around her face.
She's a fucking bitch.
Well, she's like that. Can I look her?
Ignoring. Oh my god, yeah, Sophia, do it.
Okay. As you look her face, you get the idea of hatred, pain. It's just a lot of anger. You get the idea is that she feels like she's lost.
Interesting.
I'm curious about this. Do you know anything about a dragon?
I might. She can't talk. Hold on. She can't talk. Yeah, she can't talk. She just you see that her shoulders kind of shrug a little bit, but not really that much, as she's also kind of being held down. Her shoulders shrug a little bit and her eyebrows flick up for a second.
Anyways, Athena, what are we doing?
I want to knock her unconscious.
Well, we need to go inside now.
You see as Super Cape walks over to you, away from the group of the other heroes, after checking on Ian and talking with Daniel previously for a little bit, walks away from them and walks over towards Athena and Theya. Any luck on getting through the door?
We have to take her.
According to
Apparently.
her.
Like shit, we're gonna take her.
Well, no,
That's
duh.
what I'm saying. But I tried, and you really can't go through this
Wait.
door. Do you want to
Wait,
test it?
wait.
What?
Can't say this aloud.
What? Did you
Hold
just
on.
stop the conversation to say that you can't say something out loud?
Yes.
That's exactly what she just did.
Oh,
How
shit.
dare you?
I have an idea, but I can't say it in front of Thayer. It wouldn't work.
Well, you that's part of it.
Pull someone over to the
Do you
side.
say that in character?
Yes, I fully would say that in character.
She raises an eyebrow and just looks at you, even more smug than before.
Oh my god, this bitch.
You see as she does that though, Super Kate just reels back and punches her right in the nose.
Oh,
And it's almost knocked out of Ashley's grasp.
Noise.
Damn, she's
The
strong.
nose starts bleeding, and Super Cape is just standing there, fish clenched. Her hands are like red and white, like all the blood being tourniquet essentially by the fingers. And it looks like she's about to just start reeling back and beating the snot out of her in a second if nobody does anything.
This isn't going to help.
For Theya? No, I move. I have a good hold on Theya. I pull her towards me and I move her away.
Okay.
I'll stand in the way.
Yeah. This is in agreement with what Sophia just said too. The whole this isn't
How are we getting through the goddamn door?
We're trying to
okay,
figure
tell
this
her
out.
If you want to find that out. Exactly. Thank you.
Ian and Daniel, you feel mostly recovered. Well, Ian anyway, and you see all this going on as well.
Silvermont, help
Yeah?
me. And I want to start bringing Theya towards the door to see if whatever she said was right.
All right, one of you roll athletics with advantage, or just roll once, and we'll take the
okay.
higher of the two.
Me? You? Okay, you.
Okay, 30. That's a natural 20 between the three tendrils, as they're supposed to be called. That we keep calling the wrong thing. As well as Mop's strength. You're just basically able to lift her like she's nothing. And as you get by the door, you realize that you're not being pushed back or having any kind of resistance.
Oh, I look at Silvermouth very shocked. I think she's right, guys.
Oh boy.
I mean, if we just keep a hold on
Can-
her and maybe knock her out all the damn time, it could work, right?
Are they within earshot of me and Super Cape?
I'm by you as well.
They're like a good 20 feet away.
Okay, so if I whisper, they're not gonna hear it.
Mm-mm.
So I'm gonna whisper to Super Cape, what if we keep her near the door and you hold onto her while we go in?
I'm going too.
I think
Is
Super
everyone
Cape
going?
wants to get to Blue Cape.
I talked.
Who else
Nobody
is
said
it?
they were willing to go in. It's just me and whoever else in your party's going. All the other ones are heroes are cowards.
I
far as
think
I'm
all of us are
concerned.
going. Maybe you
So
could
if
get
we-
one of your friends.
Yeah, if we put Theya with everyone else near the door, or like one other person who says he's gonna come in, he just has to play along until all of us get through.
I mean, what's to stop us from killing her as soon as we get through the door anyway?
After she removed those shards, I don't know what health she's at.
That worries me. What if she's getting stronger the more we talk?
True.
What if all of a sudden her powers come back and we're all her slaves?
Eh.
I
Well,
don't
then
know.
should we take her through and then just deal with her there? But that's also a risk as well, because we have no idea what's behind that door.
She could be stronger on the other side.
Or weaker, we don't know.
Why don't we just put the two that are carrying her now, like she is, where she's kind of stuck, and if she does anything, they break her neck.
Okay.
If,
Works for me.
Look over.
Okay.
The only thing that Silver Mop and Ashley hear is break her neck, vaguely. the only thing you heard.
I'm gonna start walking over towards the door.
You're feeling a little woozy, but you see you're
I'm following him, making sure that he doesn't.
You see
I'm
that you see
stumbling towards the door.
you see that
Helping him.
you're unable to approach.
I can't even get close.
Yeah, you see for some reason you can get like close-ish, but you can't get all the way to Mop and Ashley and Theya. You're pushed back.
Just this.
Am I able to?
No, it's only the two
Okay.
people that seem to have a hand on
Mop
Theya.
and I'm gonna yell to them. Mop and Ashley, bring her back. We have to walk as a group.
What?
Preschool safety line, guys.
I'm,
Meanwhile, I'll be by Ian to help support him. Since
I'm supporting him.
You're both supporting him now.
you got two people supporting.
Don't take my spot.
Just carry me at this point.
Ian's too short, and you both like lift up, like arm around it. He's not touching the ground anymore.
I don't care. He doesn't care. He's like, yeah, whatever.
Okay.
Does that mean we have to keep her with us this entire time?
Who knows?
So if I were to let go, then would I be pushed back outside, or am I already
mean,
inside?
Do you want to
Have
try?
to be near
I'm
her.
gonna let go.
You see, is immediately you're shoved backwards, and
Oh god damn it!
and you get almost roll back, and like then stand on your feet again, about 10, 15 feet.
Kind of dust myself up. Yeah,
Are
we're
you
gonna
okay?
need to. I'm good.
Okay.
You're there alone with Theya, though, as she's looking you dead in the eye. I need you to roll an. No, I'm kidding.
Oh my god! I'm still aren't I?
Yeah, you
You might
are.
want to get back here.
Ashley, come back. We all need to do this together.
Okay, okay.
You see, as you move back to the group,
She like, skips towards you guys with bloody tendrils holding on to Theya.
you see as you return, you all notice that Theya is almost laughing behind her mouth being held shut.
Not doing that.
You also notice that the blood that you think would be staining her skin or her hair or her clothes
It's
is
not.
just
That's what
it just seems to be dripping away.
I was gonna ask that earlier because I have weird abilities like that with my hair, and that's really weird. And I was like, is that gonna be a thing? Because I'm pretty sure Theya's weird here.
I really want to just pretend Ashley was monologuing there for a minute.
Same. Anyway, I'm gonna
do
go.
this together, guys.
Can I go up to Theya and just punch her in the face?
Excuse me, no, we're not letting you.
no.
You-
I moved Theya away.
We're not
all
letting
right,
you.
I need Daniel, I need you to roll in athletics. It has to beat a 20.
And wait,
Can't I help with this? Since
Yeah,
I'm not
athletics.
down with-
Let him roll with advantage. He has to beat a 20.
athletics has to beat a 20. I can't beat a 20 with athletics.
Well, he's quick. That's why.
But
I'm
Roll
quick.
it. Roll it.
uh,
No, you don't.
Oh,
You don't
wait,
even
no.
react as he just right in the
No, no.
face.
I'm.
And then I
No,
practiced
you
a
guys.
trip
You
back
guys
in-
couldn't react in time. Like it almost happened and then it ended before you even noticed.
And then I like pretty much
I could
tripped
probably-
back into Daniel Erickson.
That doesn't solve anything, Ian.
It made me feel a hell of a lot better.
You see,
Daniel
she's laughing
decides.
more at this point as she has a black eye now.
Look at her. This is
Mm.
okay.
Looks
this is
good,
really
Theya.
weird.
Looks good.
Can we just keep going now, please? Oh my god! Can she shut up?
She looking good though.
Let's just go on the damn door.
Is she a masochist?
Right? Is she into some hardcore tentacle porn here? Because this is weird.
Ashley, stop turning this into a hentai, okay?
This is getting weird.
Jesus.
And as Caroline says, as Ashley shows no
Okay.
really shut her up.
All right, I'm gonna place a hand on Theya.
Okay.
She is in my bloody grasp, and
I can
like,
We
still
got to
place
touch
a
her
hand
to
on
get
Theya.
close.
or stop touching her, guys. Let's just go.
We have
You
to
don't have
touch
to
her to
touch
get
her.
close. Did you not see the whole thing?
Idiot.
Oh, we had to be closer.
Ash is not that intelligent, guys.
No, she's
No.
not.
No.
It just hasn't really been that apparent until recently.
Yeah, because the silver mop was out.
Okay, everyone grab Thea's arm or leg or something.
Gross.
She's basically being held aloft with like a tendril around her mouth, waist, and arms, and like legs.
And I'll just be like walking underneath it as a support on all fours.
Conga line.
All right. So everybody finds a way to find some purchase on Theya in one way or another.
Where's Super Cape?
You see Super Cape also has a hand on her
Yay.
shoulder. You see that none of the rest of them seem to be following you. They're all just looking on.
Can I wave at my parents?
Your parents aren't there at the moment.
Dang.
So you guys are going through the door, right?
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah. Come on, guys.
yeah, why not?
You start making that little bit of a
Wonder if we
walk
get self-service.
through the door. As you do, Ian, make a perception check.
Ah, shoot. I'm not good at perception. Yeah.
Can we talk about
You
the
see,
fact that-
as you're about 5 feet away from the door, it looming over you, this giant black void filling up your view. Ian, you look back briefly to see your parents in panic rushing towards you,
Yeah, I'm gonna yell out, stop!
and then all goes dark
Dang!
as you walk through.
Oh, cool.
And now,
Oh boy.
I wonder if
we're
we got
going to
self-service.
change some perspective, and we're going to jump over to Jeffrey.
Hey, it's
Can we
me.
talk about how Jeffrey just like brute forced his way through that?
Yeah, he did. And I tried to, I like used it, my first inspired action ever to do the same thing, and I could not. So Jeffrey has like I don't know, a heart of steel.
Something like that.
Jeffrey's better than you. Anyway,
Hard to steal was a pun.
So Jeffrey, as the cold takes your body as you walk through the door, all of a sudden it's met with an intense warmth and a big echoing void around you. The walls are of a red stone that almost reminds you of a red fleshy color. There's fire crackling seemingly in the distance. There's sometimes screams, just seemingly intense agony. There's bits of clicking and rattling as things scuttle around out of sight. You don't see Arya, you don't see the blue cape. But it's not... You feel as there are things around.
Oh, Jesus.
What would you like to do?
Okay, so... If, a path was made by the Blue Cape to try to go after Arya?
Roll an investigation. Righty, not too bad. As you're looking around, you feel like you're not quite sure, but this cavern that you're in looking around, as you see, there's a couple different paths that lead off, different twisting tunnels, and you feel like the one on the left seems to be the right way for you. You start to walk down it. You hear some voices.
What kind of voices?
You see, they remind you of people from your past, family members, people that you worked with, people that I'm sure that don't give Jeffrey much of a good feel, as things are being said almost directed towards them, but they're echoey and dissonant. Things of either scolding or chastising or just straight rude things that have been said to him. And all of a sudden, they vanish as you see Arya on the ground next to the blue cape, who's also seemingly unconscious. They seem fine, but they are unconscious at the moment. Arya,
Okay.
you start to wake up, and you see Jeffrey standing there.
Oh, so that wasn't a vision. Okay. So I
Hey,
wake up.
hey kid. Are you alright?
I don't know.
Can you stand?
Can I?
You see that you seem fine. You don't feel like you've been hurt. You maybe a couple scrapes, but nothing too bad.
All right. She stands up. I can stand.
Jeffrey gives her a very quick hug.
She hugs back as fast as she can.
He then looks to the blue cape. Is he gonna move, or do we have to
You
get
see
him up
that
off the ground?
you see that his eyes are open. He's just looking upwards on his back.
Hey, you, Mr. Blue, get up.
Are you okay?
I'm so sorry. All the
It
things that
wasn't
I've done.
fault. No, you're fine.
It wasn't me, but still, I've done so much to hurt you, who hurt others. Destroyed a whole city I protected a time ago.
Everyone goes through bad stuff and bad times in their life, but you just have to look past it and move on. And again, it wasn't you.
Your words ring true.
A lot of stuff, and I've done things that no man should do. But the only thing you can do right now is to help others, and
You're right. From now on, I will make sure nothing happens to you, or Arya, or anyone. I'll make sure you're safe in this awful place. You see as he stands up into his posing height, about the same height as Silver Mop, big, strong form,
Oh,
and he
Jesus.
puts a grin onto his face. Why don't you say we get out of here?
Why?
Yeah,
Because
yeah.
I love this guy.
I know.
And he's,
Sounds like a plan.
all right. You start heading back along the tunnels, back the way you came, but it doesn't seem to be the same. And he points one direction that it seems to be the right way, and you could swear it's the other way. And you look at each other, you look at Arya, you seem to be lost, confused. And all of a sudden, you see the wall open up, and it starts to quake and quiver. You hear this loud screeching. And then all of a sudden,
Help, bitches.
the rest of your party come out of this black abyss, and then it
So we
closes
found-
again behind them. One thing that
God,
also
you
catches
guys are
your eye.
okay.
One thing that also catches your eye is Theya being held aloft by Ashley. Not really able to move much, but still there. Blue Cape immediately rushes over to Super Cape and hugs her tightly.
Can I? I'm gonna also run over to Jeffrey and Arya and give him a huge bear hug.
Yeah, I'm
Lift him
joining
up
in
off the
this,
ground.
this group
You're
hug.
holding Theya.
With tendrils, not my hands. I can still hug them.
I try
Daniel
to
just
help.
like awkwardly looks down at the ground.
Same.
I hold Theya above our heads and I join the group hug.
I
Oh my
join.
god, you guys are okay.
Blood is dripping down from the ceiling.
Unfortunately,
Gee,
Bloody is dripping
thanks.
down
Really
from above us.
appreciate that.
I joined the group hug.
Daniel just kicks a hell rock.
Oh my god.
I'm gonna kick mine first.
How hard?
I
How
don't think there's any-
how hard do you kick it? By the way.
It's just like an awkward, just kind of moving
Okay.
it out of the way, playing with the dirt with his feet.
I gotcha.
His hands in his pockets.
Are you guys hurt at all? Are you guys okay?
Yeah, we're fine. It's not that dramatic, Jesus.
I also. Oh wait, no, the Blue Cape went to go hug Sylvia.
Yeah, while they're
Uh.
doing their reunion, Athena's probably gonna go talk to the Blue Cape and Super Cape.
I'm gonna stand away from the Blue Cape.
As
intentionally.
you approach, you just hear the Blue Cape say, "I'm so glad you're okay." Come on, you know I'm not gonna be fine. I wish you would have stayed outside. I wish all of us could have. Not safe in here. What?
Speaking of that,
Oh.
we need to
Oh.
figure out how to get out of here.
That is a good question.
Athena.
He looks over. You know, he looks past you over at Theya. That one probably knows. I would assume. But I don't think she'll be cooperative.
She's the one that wanted in.
Well, yeah.
I have a feeling we're gonna have to make our own way out.
So does that mean the entire time she was controlling you, you didn't know anything?
No, I saw it all. I saw
mean,
every
did-
person I killed.
I mean, do you know anything? I mean, because you had to be around her a lot, so do you think you would have known or overheard stuff?
Have you ever
about any
been
of this?
so tired you felt you couldn't focus? Your brain was in a fog.
Yes.
That's
I have.
how it was for me the whole time. It was almost as if my actions were just suggested by someone else, and I didn't have the will to resist them.
You're being used like a puppet.
In with the bloody tears that are already going down Ashley's face. Actual tears are going down Ashley's face.
That also just blood.
That are also just blood.
Just the okay.
It's a lot unnerving. But yeah.
What does it look like around us?
You see, around you, it looks like this.
Ooh.
You are all
Right
right around here, if you want to put
Is it
yourselves
lava
down
pits?
somewhere. Yeah.
It looks like pepperoni pizza.
I jump in the lava.
Don't jump in the goddamn lava.
I'll just go for a nice swim real quick.
Can we just chuck Theya into the lava?
And there's a Diglett.
Diglett Daniel.
Daniel has a.
Hey, it's Victory Road.
Oh shoot.
My mouse isn't working. Nothing's working. Okay, there.
There we go.
That's a mood. Nothing's working.
I don't know where I am. I'm probably here.
Everyone's like in this big group hug except for us.
No, Ashley's out of it now.
Edgy boys.
She's just holding on to Theya and obviously crying.
We is the edgy boys.
Can they like just be on me?
Do that.
Wait,
There we
I
go.
can do- Yeah, that's what I wanted to do. I was
Okay.
gonna go over her, but
Jeffrey kind of shoulders out of the group and walks towards the blue cape.
Okay.
So, quick question.
Yes.
Right, so we're in hell.
Yes. Yes.
You're a guy who hasn't committed a sin.
Well,
How do you exist here?
I don't know if it works like that, especially because none of us died, right? We all just walked through the door.
and Jeffrey, what do you count as a sin and not a sin?
Because technically, even if it wasn't my own actions, I've killed thousands of people.
Yeah.
Very true, however, I'm just posing a thought.
I mean,
To get in here was brutes, at least me. I just got in here because I wanted to. And then you guys needed the Theya. So, all I'm saying...
Sorry.
No, all I'm saying is maybe there's some rules that we don't know about this place.
Very true. Fortunately, I think the only person that could answer these questions is sadly our enemy, he says, looking at Theya. Theya's just smirking at everybody.
I'm gonna look at Theya and be like, okay, we brought you in. Now what?
Okay.
Now what? You can't say anything yet. Hold on.
I take the blood tendril, but I hover it over her
Okay.
mouth, like just in case I
Okay.
need to shut her up again.
Now what?
Go ahead, talk.
I've gotten all I needed. Now I just have to wait
For what?
for us to die.
Dun, dun. It's great.
You at this point you hear a
Fucking brilliant.
Someone's making out in the
check.
corner.
Perception check.
okay.
The veins in my arm pop out.
Do I see?
Okay. Let's see.
I'm a little curious. Dang.
Not that curious, I guess.
Me and you just need to not roll perception ever. It's okay.
Here, let me get some to see.
Okay.
Wow!
You see that? You see that somehow during the hug, you accidentally rotated your helmet around, so it's facing backwards, and you just realized, and you're like, oh, and you're spinning it. It got really dark. Oh, hold on. All right. All right. Let's see who sees this. Daniel, Sophia,
Yes.
Athena, and Jeffrey. You all see very quickly that
Let's investigate. Wait.
you see 1, 2, 3,
Oh,
4 of these multi-eyed tentacle beasts that claws in their hands that have this awkward pink fleshy color with a scorpion-like tail in the back as they're all clicking and walking towards you.
You, the IRS, Jesus.
I just kind of tap on Ian's shoulder and point.
And now all of you see them as these monsters start to approach towards you.
Ew, 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 ew,
Do
ew.
I sense any aggression?
This is the bloody
Yes, you
tendril
do.
girl that's saying
Everybody,
A lot of
roll
aggression.
initiative. Hold on, let me make sure that the old one is gone. Yep, initiative.
Yeah.
Here we go.
Let's see if I can roll a good initiative.
They're so
No, I
adorable.
cannot.
no, I
Oh,
cannot.
Sophia,
Oh,
I
God,
feel
Sophia.
that. Sophia rolled a 1.
Oh, don't worry, guys. I just tripped. I tripped and now I'm on my face.
I thought my 9 was pretty sad, but I feel it. It's okay.
I think my 23 is
Look,
pretty
Super
good.
Mop also rolled a 9. Congratulations, your hints
Epic
are
music
far
plays.
behind, guys.
Hell yeah.
Congratulations, your off healer is first.
Oh god.
Mercy, go
Your
in.
main healer is third.
No.
Howdy, Spooky. Thank you for that raid, everybody. We're doing
Oh,
some Dungeons and Dragons.
Welcome to
All right.
Death and Murder.
Ian with a good initiative.
For once in my life.
Wait, what'd you roll?
Alright.
Hold on, I gotta see this.
20.
A 16. You beat your 14.
No, 14 total. Okay.
All right,
Oh.
I'm just adding in some turns for these other people real quick.
Oh god.
It's my turn first, correct?
Yes, narrowly.
Okay.
Blue Cape's fast.
Oh yeah, he is. Okay, I'm gonna and then I'm gonna take 2
You are
laser
what?
arms at this boy. Pew.
Alright.
Pew.
All right, you got to move towards. Are you doing 2 laser arms?
Yeah.
Okay, let me roll for this thing.
2 27s.
For dodge, you see as the first one hits it barely as it touches on the side, as well as the second one just hits it both times. It
Oh Jesus.
I like this place.
And then I'm gonna end my turn. Who's next?
Our lovely
Blue
hero.
cape.
Blue Cape.
Okay, Blue Cape, you see as he steps forward. This one, he's going to. Let me open up. Where's it? Where is this sheet? There it
Feels
is.
so weird having blue cape on our side.
And you see he says, "Not when I'm around." And it takes 3 unarmed strikes. Hold on, let me put them to all. 1, 2, 3.
Okay.
You see as this thing just splatters everywhere onto the ground. And this one is dead.
Oh,
And that will end his turn.
Jesus. We thought Super Mop did damage.
You're funny.
Oh,
Arya, you're now up.
Yeah. So okay, I moved there. I think it was here.
Okay,
And
close enough.
Close enough.
good enough.
In last resort.
The campaign's over, everybody.
Thanks for playing, guys.
Only,
we all died.
everybody die.
Yeah.
Why are you measuring our direction?
No, no.
Okay.
Don't do it.
Don't do it.
I'm going
Tempting.
All right, let Arya take their turn.
this one.
Okay.
I screech at that one.
Alrighty.
Okay, where is it? Here it is. 1, 2, 3.
3 screeches. Boom, boom, boom. Pretty good damage. Let's see if any of them resist.
Probably 1, cause
Nope. Nope. And nope. These things are rolling terrible. No, all of those hit. All of them will hit for you. As this one is looking a little rough as it's.
Oh my
Oh,
god.
that's so cool.
Okay. It will now be their turn. As they all. Doom, doom.
oh, thank you.
Oh no.
So that's gonna be 9 attacks at Arya.
What?
I need
Oh
you to
my
make.
God.
They can be dodge, defense, or toughness.
They're all the same.
Yeah. You're the one that stepped forward. However, all of them have disadvantage because you're within 30 feet of the blue cape.
Oh
Nice.
yeah.
His
Nice.
presence alone
That's
is
so
enough.
cool.
I
Why
love
is Blue
this.
Cape
Okay.
incredibly cool?
So how many dodges and defenses do I need to take?
9.
9. Okay. Oh no.
So far, the blue cape has saved you from a natural 20.
Oh my god.
Oh god.
I miscounted. Wait, 1,
That's 1, 2,
2,
3. That's 6. So 3 more.
7, 8, 9.
Okay.
Oh
I'm
no.
not good at dodging. I'm gonna switch to
Oh
movement.
no. I'm scared now. Don't worry, Diglett. will
Oh,
save
he
you.
saved you from 3 natural 20s. So the first one will not hit. The second one will hit. Barely. The third one will not hit. The fourth one will not hit. The fifth one will not hit. The sixth one will hit. The The 7th one will hit. The 8th one will not hit, and so you're gonna get hit 5 times.
Okay.
Oh,
That's gonna be, let's see.
Crappy
Uh,
damage.
oh my god. I'm not
Please,
close
one
enough to
hit
you
point
to
each
heal.
Please 1d4s.
That'll
Please,
be
just
that'll be 63 damage.
Oh, great.
My god.
I have to math. Okay.
I believe
Yeah,
you.
that's why I have my
Okay,
phone.
fam.
Everyone pulls out calculators.
Calculators are nice for D&D if you're not a math genius like some people.
I mean, I have my
Silver
calculator
model.
open just in case, you know.
Yeah.
I've literally had my phone calculator right in front of me since combat started.
Yeah.
You're alive this time with the health upgrade though.
For what?
You're
Yeah, I
you're
would
not
not
feeling
be,
good
for
as these
sure.
things just all dive onto Arya, scratching, batting her with their eyes, stabbing her with the tails, clawing at her. Blue Cape doing his best to impose disadvantage and cause them trouble, which did help, because only 5 out of 9 hit, so that's not
Wait,
terrible.
do we get advantage, or does enemies just get disadvantage?
Enemies just get disadvantage if you're within 30 feet of Blue Cape.
Dang,
All
you just
right,
got
that will
better.
end their
Okay.
turn. It is now Daniel's turn.
Okay, well, Zenyo's
Yeah.
gonna run up here.
Okay.
And which one looks weak?
That would be this one here.
Okay, he's gonna fire one shot at that thing
Okay.
with his gun, and then he's gonna fire 2 shots at this one.
Okay.
So... Okay.
Okay. So with a 11, 10, and 15,
up.
Daniel takes 3 shots. One at the first one, which actually will hit, and
Hey!
it will not kill. It'll be close. It looks really rough. Doesn't. Another one takes 2 to it, hitting 1 in the eye. Doesn't feel that great. As the one that you hit twice swivels over towards you.
Oh.
All right, Jeffrey, you're up. As they all start to jump on
goody.
Arya.
Man, I'm so glad I'm in the back, so I have to run all the way over there. Gosh.
Just get a ranged ability. Come on.
I have one, but it's really bad, and I don't have any shards. So,
I've got them. I'm sorry.
I guess I'll just use my 2 actions to just kind of run.
Don't. Okay.
It'll be fine.
Here,
Okay.
and then
Hi.
Okay, so you're using your actions and your movement to get there with this turn. Got it. Okay, that will make Super Cape. Their turn. They're gonna step around here. Gonna place a hand on Arya, and Arya, do you allow her to put a hand on your shoulder?
Well, it's super cape, so yeah.
Okay, you're teleported there.
Ooh.
They don't even react. Because all of a sudden you're there. That's one action to do that. She's then going to take 2. She's going to teleport the other one if it will hit. See? Yeah. So this one gets teleported here and just. And it just.
I love these noises.
And it just.
They're very good.
All right, and that will end their turn. Silver Mop, it's your turn.
Alrighty.
Oh, here we go.
One
In
sec.
before Nat 1.
Probably. Okay. I'm gonna move right here. Which one looks the weakest?
The one right next to you.
Okay. So I'm gonna hit that one once.
Okay.
With a little
Yeah.
bit of that.
Yeah. This one you take your mop and you pop all 3 eyes and it just.
And then I'm gonna hit this one with 2 of these.
That one is looking really rough as you just
Yeah.
hit it once across the body and just. As it tries to regain its composure. Ashley, you're up. You're currently using all 3
My
of
grip-
your
yeah,
tendrils.
exactly. I tighten my grip on Theya and I yell at Silver Mop, "Keep going! You're doing great!" And then my turn.
Okay.
Support.
Thea's
Oh,
not.
it is in
Thea's not gonna do anything.
Okay, cool.
Athena, your turn.
I'm gonna use precog on myself.
Oh.
Okay. That's one action.
And number 1.
I'm going to hold on. I got a token.
I'm ready.
So I don't shoot anyone. I'm gonna shoot my AK 3 times at it.
You can only do it twice. Twice, because you used the precog.
Yeah.
So you have advantage because of that. Boom, boom. That's it. Yeah.
Good.
You see this one, you just pop to the eyes, just,
Oh my god.
and that will end combat for now.
Poor Sophia didn't get a chance to get off the ground.
Sophia is like usually the fastest. Was just literally about to jump on something or just help everybody, and then all of a sudden your party, you're like, damn guys, that was quick.
Okay. Woo!
Did a quick sprint. He got his exercise in.
How much did I...
Oh, I'm muted.
Yeah. What do I roll for that?
What do you roll?
it didn't- revitalization.
On yourself?
Me?
Or on who?
Yes.
On yourself, it's 48 plus 4.
Excuse me.
26.
You only have 2 left now, just so you know.
Yeah.
So basically, Sophia gets up from the ground, looks around, doesn't see the enemies. Good job, guys! Just 2 thumbs up there.
I'm gonna go make sure she's okay.
I just have dust all over my face.
I'm gonna clean your face off.
Hey, can we get some help
Just
for
looks
Arya?
angry.
She's looking kind of rough.
I want to walk over to Arya and ask permission to heal because I don't want to.
Well, how do you say it?
Wait, where's Arya? Oh.
Arya's the pink one.
Be like, do you mind as my hand starts glowing yellow? Okay.
Before
Well,
nothing.
I'm gonna heal.
All right, roll a healing.
She was actually going to go to
21
Super
hit points are regained.
Yay. She's
What
gonna
did you
go to
just do?
Super
Pee
Camp
on her?
because-
What?
Now you see as his hand glows, start that like warm, soft yellow glow hand, and just
My eyes also
warm.
turn yellow.
Cool. Who's the new guy?
Someone Ian knows? I say very questioningly.
He just kind of puts his head down and walks back over here.
What just happened? What are you? Okay.
I'm gonna use searching thought on Daniel.
I'm gonna resist it.
all right. Roll a ingenuity or mental.
This is exactly why he doesn't trust people. You're trying to breach his mind.
Yeah, you're
we
fine.
just saw you do something really cool, though.
You don't get anything.
He's gonna go to Super Cape and kind of like pat her on the shoulder and just be like, thank you for teleporting me out of there.
Don't worry about it. Least I could do.
Yay. And she, oh, my arrow keys didn't work. She
So-
walks over to
Yes.
Ashley.
You see, as
And
you're
it's-
walking away, Blue Cape. I couldn't ask for any better of a side partner, not sidekick. That's what the media says. How do you think I get around to every crime? It's because of her.
And she
Oh
holds up-
my
holds up a
gosh.
thumbs up.
It
With a
makes so
bright
much
smile.
sense now.
He poops into existence at the crimes. That's great.
Wait, he poops into existence? Excuse me?
Hooves! I'm sorry, my mic. Hooves with an F.
Have to pay respects.
Jeffrey's kind of just gonna skirt over to Daniel. He's like, "Hey, who are you?"
Ooh.
Daniel, like, clearly, like, reeling back in surprise that he was just approached. like starts, like, having a mini panic attack right in front of you.
Kid, I just want to know who you are.
I am one of Ian's old friends.
Bro, I don't know you.
Jeffrey, don't scare him.
Yes, he says that.
Can I insight check this?
Yeah. Insight on
I
who?
look over to Ian and I say, I know you don't.
Look, I'm come over here. We're about to sort this out.
Sophie, you get the idea that both of them are telling the truth, that Ian has no idea who this is, and Daniel
about
is
to
saying,
sort
I know
this
you, as they're
Oh, this
walking
is
away.
confusing. Sophia's just sitting there with her ears going into a weird
Sophia's making
on
some.
airplane mode. And she's like, what?
You're like, it adds up, but it doesn't add up.
Basically, I have the most weirdest expression on my face.
Also, can I take off my suit? Just like rip it off.
Yeah, you rip off the shirt, but you decide you want to keep the pants.
Yeah, because I don't want to be pantsless.
You see now, Daniel, as you start to talk, and you just see him start ripping his upper clothing off.
I like visibly uncomfortable.
and then after this, he just
this from
turns to Daniel.
perspective. He's walking away with this longtime friend, and his friend starts ripping off.
Yeah, Athena and Jeffrey and Sophia are looking at them like, what the fuck?
So after he's done with this, he just after he's done with this, he casually turns to Daniel and says, "All right, so how do you know me?"
I want to pull up my sleeve a little bit and show him the tattoo on my arm.
Describe the tattoo for us, if you wouldn't mind.
It says... Oh, I know it's my initials. I forget
Also,
what the number was.
Ashley is listening in over here too.
Get out of here!
They're all listening in. You did not
Aria,
walk.
and
You
then
did not
Laurel's
walk far
like,
enough
"Whoa, what's
away.
happening?"
I'm gonna like keep it
it's-
down, fam.
Okay.
It's DE5. It's just bland black letters and a number on his wrist. Just shows Ian the
On his
tattoo.
left or right wrist?
Okay, I'm
His
immediately
right
gonna
wrist.
hold my. I'm immediately gonna back away from him and hold my arm up with a laser arm, ready.
As everybody sees this.
You're no
I
friend of
do
mine.
not even get phased
God.
by this.
You're no friend of mine.
You see all of us. Well, no, Sophia gets there first by a lot. Sophia's just all of a sudden there.
I just say it's fine. Just back up. I got this.
Calm. Okay, as
Back
long as
away
you
from
calm
the
down.
traitor.
Calm down.
Ian, calm.
He's
Yeah.
no friend of ours.
Ian,
He's not lying.
calm down, Ian. I know you from training.
Give me one good reason.
He
Let
is
him
not
talk.
lying.
Just listen to him.
Back
Jeez.
when you were being held captive, I was also being held captive. I was your training partner. We were known as a strike force.
Hmm.
What does any of this
Get out of here.
Aria.
No one asked you.
mean? I don't whisper to you guys. I whisper to Arya. I'm a bit farther away.
And I
say,
know
"What
you
is
also have a
happening?"
tattoo. It says 14N. That's why we call you Ian.
Sure.
She just shrugs at your response.
What does
Like,
any of
a
it
question.
mean?
He's not dropping this laser arm.
Ooh,
And
still
I'm
in
not
a
even
way.
phased by the laser arm.
Every time you bring it up, though, Sophia's like pushing it back down.
He's still trying it. He's still trying it.
Ashley with Theya still grasping the blood tendrils wants to walk just a little closer to Ian and say, Ian, right
He
now is
points
really
the-
not the
Points
time.
the arm at you now.
Ian, calm down.
Guys, back up. I got
Sophia
this.
grabs it and pulls it down again.
We really have a lot of other things to be worrying about.
Oh my gosh, just shut up.
Ian, if I were really your enemy, why would I show you my tattoo?
Exactly that reason. If you were my enemy, you'd want to get on my good side so that you can just stab me in the back.
Mm.
Like everyone else.
You hear from in the distance the blue cape say, "That sounds like paranoia."
I think
Shut up.
he's right.
Okay, then why would I save you from the brink of death if I wanted you dead?
Ah.
You see the super cape actually walk a little closer. He is the one that revived you, Ian.
Yeah, he's been helping us out this entire
Shut up.
time.
And also, he willingly walked into the doors of death.
With you.
Doesn't mean he's not
All
crazy.
of
Doesn't mean
us.
he's not crazy though.
Okay, fine. Fine. Just fine. Fine.
Ian, you don't have to trust him right
He's
now.
walking
but-
away. He's not. He's walking away.
Ian. Oh, well, I think you did a great thing, Daniel.
Just give him some time.
Daniel just kind of shrugs it off and walks over this direction.
I'm gonna walk past Jeffrey and like slap him in the shoulder and then shove the shards into his chest. Like not
Like just like here you go. Here you go. Welcome back.
Thanks. What the?
You left something. Might be
Hey.
kind of important.
How much is that? How much?
26? I can't read my own writing.
Yo,
It's
can I go?
26.
26? Okay.
Heck yeah.
Yo, can I just go to sleep?
You
In
could.
hell?
Yeah. You know what? You know we going all out. Sleep mode. Let's go.
Hmm.
Oh, I watched this and then head over to
Brilliant.
Jeffrey. I think I had like 60 something bullets before coming here, and I just hand them to him. It's like, have some extra shards if you need them.
What? Why? You need to shoot a gun, right?
No, not really.
Can I
Sweet,
pick
thanks.
Ian up?
I mean, I can't resist this, so
Make a strength check, Athena.
Oh boy.
I'm.
Do you need help?
Yeah, I do.
He's much
Okay.
heavier than he looks.
I
made a
will be the
freaking
mount.
Robot
Oh,
parts.
never mind.
I'm
You
gonna-
the guy that can control
Bob, come
metal.
over here.
You see the blue cape is just like just picks him up with like
Aw.
one hand. Why did he go to sleep?
I
He
am not
wants to shut
sure.
himself off from everyone.
He's
I'm
going
willing to
through a
bet.
phase right now.
Oh,
Yeah,
he's
one of those
being
edgy
annoying.
teenage phase. I remember that for me.
Yeah.
I accidentally blew up a high school.
Oh,
Anyway, he just carries. He floats off this way with Ian.
Oh Jesus.
Oh my god.
It's like high school all over again.
Not too
And
far
then-
from me.
Are you okay?
I'm gonna walk over to Super K.
All right.
Wait, Arya said what?
Oh, she was looking to Ashley and was just asking, like, are you okay?
Just scared.
He's okay. How is she? And she looks up to Theya, who is being held above both of them with tendrils.
Yeah.
Ian's
Blood
just getting
and-
dragged through hell.
Well, you
Yeah.
know, she's hanging in there.
You see Theya looks fine. No injuries on her. She seems okay.
Can you uncover her mouth for?
Okay. And I take it off, but still hover it over her mouth.
Yeah, she does. She doesn't want to open. She just looks to her and calls out, "Are you okay?"
She just looks down from her kind of suspended position and just kind of gives you like a small shrug and just doesn't say anything. Gives you a smug look.
How old does
There's
Theya
a
look?
smile.
Looks to be maybe in her mid-20s.
Cool. Okay. Oh, I cover her mouth with the tendril again, and I shrug
Yeah.
the same way that she just did to Arya.
I saw a smile, so I'm gonna assume yes. And she just walks away.
All right.
Can Athena shout back at them, hurry up or catch up, guys?
You see, as you're all starting to push in
What
to the next corridor.
Oh, jeez.
Put yourselves somewhere at the bottom, please.
Hey, at the bottom.
Diglett.
Theya.
I'll,
Give me my Theya, baby.
I'll give you Theya. Hold on.
While we're walking, I'll just head over to Daniel and say, "You are part. You can
That's
be
a
part
wall.
of the group.
That's a
It's
wall,
fine."
you goober.
I don't
Unfortunately, we don't see
Sophia
this.
starts walking into a wall.
It's just a white block of.
Oh, hold
light.
on.
Yeah,
Let me see if I can.
Yeah,
I
we
don't know
don't see
why
anything either.
it's doing that. Layer. I'm gonna put it on the token layer for a second.
Mm,
Technical difficulties.
Because
Please wait one moment.
I'm not seeing what you guys are seeing. What if I just delete that? Does that help?
Why are there 2 Ians?
Because
Oh,
we're
sweet! I
not-
get the. Oh.
The other Ian is the complete opposite of our Ian. He's like happy-go-lucky and
Do you think if we
really
reload the
charming,
page, it might help?
really nice.
Yo, what's up, guys? You wanna go to? Wanna go have
Do
some
you want to
fun
go see
together?
a movie, old buddy, old chum, old pal?
I'm sure this Daniel Erickson guy is totally trustworthy in every way. I haven't talked to him once.
Are you guys able to see anything? If
No.
No.
So white.
I'm gonna
that's
try and
refresh,
restart the,
refresh.
Yeah.
Refresh the page.
Refreshing.
Oh no, that's me going to Google. Hold on.
That's a way of refreshing.
Refreshing your memory.
I
Anyway.
also, I just, I
No,
just.
so white.
Oh, jeez.
Does it
We can
make?
see our tokens though, but it's still.
Well, you might have to look at the stream then, because I don't
Okay.
understand.
Oh, I see it on the stream.
Yeah, I see it on the stream.
Oh, fudge! That looks so cool.
No, I see it on the stream as well.
Okay, yeah.
Well, that's
Oh.
what it looks like.
Neat.
I don't know why it's doing that.
Well, we know in front of Blue Cape and Jonas is a tunnel.
No, that's actually a pit. It
Oh.
drops into nothingness with a small
there's, like, a
stone
walkway.
ledge that goes across.
Oh god.
One of us is gonna die.
Hey, wait. Actually,
Aw. I could totally walk through this perfectly, but I'm asleep.
I want
Yeah.
to stay behind everyone.
so quick question.
Sophia's gonna
Do we
be
have
by
to cross
Daniel
that?
for her to say that. What she said to him.
You see, Blue Cape turns around. Well, we didn't make much headway going back the way we came, so we might as well keep going forward.
But what if
Um,
going forward takes us farther away from the exit?
It could take us closer to another one.
I mean, did we want to stop and ask Theya where we're going?
I look up at her. I don't think she really wants to be much help right now.
Yeah, that's kind of what I assumed. Anyway,
So purple, how steep is it?
you can't see the bottom,
Nice.
and it's a
Great.
sheer cliff.
Okay.
Hey, so Jeffrey's gonna do a little Jeff, and he's gonna spawn a little metal, like on the side of the bridge thing.
Okay,
I'm bringing Theya along with me, by the way.
got it.
Mhm.
Okay, where are you're gonna use summon metal?
Like it a little wider.
You're gonna use an inspired action to do this?
Absolutely, it's gonna have to move, I think.
Okay, got it. Alright, so roll me a concentration or focus. Start.
Okie dokie.
Ooh, 20.
Pretty good. Alright. So you see as you reach your arms out, summoning metal around, you actually kind of make like a thin sheet on either side that kind of keeps it so it's stable.
Okay, now I tuned it as in mine.
So as a measuring point, it's about like one there and one there. That's just kind of moving with you guys as you cross.
Oh, cool.
Like guardrails. You can see over them a little
Yeah.
bit, but they're pretty good. I have to put,
yeah.
I never put super
Who
kit back
constructed
down.
this is an
I
idiot.
think we're walking in this order. This is great.
Probably.
All right, everybody, single file
So
line.
Blue Cape is flying across. All right, Athena is right behind them. Athena, as you and Mop step a little bit farther forward. All right, I need you to both make dexterity checks.
Oh no!
Hey!
That's not my favorite at all.
I know, me either.
6.
All
I
right.
did better. Okay.
So you see as the two of you step onto a portion of the rock, it starts to underneath you, and you'll have to look on the stream for this, but it gives way.
I'm gonna jump forward.
Yeah, you jump backwards.
Oh, backwards. Okay.
Do I notice? I mean,
Oh,
obviously,
God.
do we notice this?
Yeah, Mop is falling though.
Oh, because I want to grab ungrip the one that's around her mouth with
Okay.
my blood tendrils and grapple.
You're gonna need at least
Mop.
2 to pull him up. He's a big guy.
Silver Kate, can you fly
You don't
over
have to pull him
over
up.
the edge.
All right. Okay.
I can help.
No, I unwrap the two.
Okay.
One is still on her torso, holding very tightly.
Okay.
And I want to grapple. I want to blood grasp.
All right. I need you to roll a athletics or acrobatics for me.
Athletics.
Come on.
Fail.
No, it is fate.
12!
Super Kate.
It is fate.
Purple, I see this.
You need to reload again.
Yeah, Jeffrey, make a athletics check for me.
Purple.
I am fine.
Cool.
I shall join Puddle Boy.
You see,
Oh, there we go.
you see as Jeffrey, last second, you dive down onto your stomach and catch him by the hairs of the mop as as you're pulling
I'm
him
down
upwards.
on Jeffrey.
You
And
just
my
pull
blood
him up,
tendrils wrap around them.
and then you use the blood tendrils actually this time as they caught the edges of the rock, and you all pull him back up onto this side.
Jesus, can you not do that?
Back up, back up, back up, back up. Like,
Are you guys
That
okay?
could have been
Silver
it.
mop.
That could have been it for him.
Silver mop.
back up.
I need you to make a toughness toughness roll for me.
Oh no.
You're fine. You only feel a little trickle in your pants.
Wait,
Oh,
can
and
he get the mop fly
No, the mop can't fly.
Super.
on his bucket?
No.
I can
No.
I can use it as like
Just
a
goes fast.
Guys. You know, Super Cape can teleport us across, right?
Oh yeah.
You see the blue cape just
Can
finally
you?
turns around like, oh, you're okay over there.
My bad, guys.
He didn't touch it at all because he was flying.
Yeah.
Oh, not my bad, guys.
All right,
All
I can teleport everybody over.
right, let's do that then. Please.
I can't teleport myself over. Just tell Cape to come back and pick me up.
Okay.
Alright.
And I wrap the blood tendrils back around Theya very tightly. as this
Okay.
happens.
You see, boop, boop, taps everybody as you all start to appear. Zip, zip.
Yay!
You two good to come over?
Yep.
I'm good. I'll go back at Daniel to make sure he's good too.
Blue Cape, you gotta go get her.
Yeah,
He flies over.
I hang on to Ian.
Alrighty.
Really quickly, does this thing look like a man-made thing, or does it look very like
Make
rocky and
a
natural?
make a perception check.
No.
It looks
Caroline,
like
we
a
should not-
big chasm.
Okay.
Nice.
Damn.
Oh,
Why would
wow.
someone casually put a chasm here? Oh, no.
Can I look at the break in the bridge and see if it was intentional or not?
Ooh, I
Make
didn't
a
think of
make an
that.
investigation check.
Oh, Theya,
So you
you
see,
silly goose.
As you move a little closer, you think it
Pulling
was
parts of it.
something that was triggered on purpose, but you can't really tell if it's man-made. But one thing you do notice, it seems like the bridge is starting to reform itself little bit by bit, little pebbles, as it's getting closer and closer from each end towards each other.
I think this is
wrong
a
with it?
trap.
Whoa.
Trap?
Like someone put it here?
Look, the bridge is reforming.
You see, as the little details she points out, it's almost like pebble by pebble is rebuilding itself onto the bridge.
Whoa.
No, that's a
Can I
little
look for
freaky.
enemies? Just making sure.
Right? As you push onwards, hopefully this map actually works. I don't understand why that one wasn't. Not that one.
Yeah, that was.
Yay!
That's the old one. Let's go to this one.
Yay!
looks
So
good.
Put yourself somewhere at the bottom.
Okay.
never walking over any more bridges ever again.
He's gonna have a fear of bridges.
I'm just really glad one of us rolled okay.
Oh my god.
Jeffrey with that nat 20, boy.
I
The
kind of
ones
wanted
are
to.
haunting me again.
It would have been
Only
so
one
funny if I
now.
just died though.
Okay.
just
So you see, as this room here in front of you is a very large open cavern that the ceiling goes up into darkness, as well as the far wall and the outside seems to just go on endlessly.
Where are we? The Nether?
You feel, it also feels like it has a little bit of a domed hill, like roving fields of this red, fleshy rock color. You also hear, behind one of the hills, you hear a little bit of a jingling of like keys or chains or earrings. Just a cling, cling, almost if it's rustling, as if someone's walking or moving in your direction. And we'll take a quick break, and we'll come back to that in a second.
That's where I left my car keys.
The car keys are walking towards the supermodel.
No, you just hear Puddle Boy's voice in the distance.
Oh,
I
no.
found your car keys!
All right, anybody. I'll be back in 5 minutes. We'll jump back into everything. I'm gonna mute indefinite. Everybody else, that's gonna time to use the bathroom. Go ahead and grab a drink, snack, whatever.
Potty breaks, potty breaks.
And we'll be back
Put my
in
eggnog
5.
away.
We'll be back at actually at 11:05. So 6 minutes. All right.
Ooh.
So as everybody starts to file back in, how are things going? Well, there's people enjoying the stream. I'm glad you're here tonight. We enjoy doing this. We have a lot of fun. Hopefully you guys can enjoy it too.
I literally almost fell off an edge.
Guys, I'm trying to have hope here.
Like,
It's
here's an
Jester.
example. Here's an example.
See, I was more terrified about going last on the bridge, which was my mistake.
That's why I wanted to go first. I was like, I don't want to see what happens. Then I rolled awful, and I had to get saved by Jeffrey. Thank you very
Person
much,
to die
Jeffrey.
should be Xuhn again, though, for sure.
No!
Oh, God.
Come on.
Hey,
And-
hey, Xuhn, if you die, that means Caroline doesn't have to finish making the art for you.
Oh no, don't kill me.
Dies. Oh yeah, here's your art, by the way.
That basically,
I never got to use.
that's what,
Thing.
that's basically happened for Puddle Boy
Yeah, I used the art for a little bit. It was good.
for
art.
like 3 weeks.
I liked the art for the 3 weeks I had it.
Yeah. Speaking of art and other things, right before we're about to start, pretty soon there will be a T-shirt that will be able to, that will be the blue icon of the dice with the stars on it. We're gonna try to make it so it looks like it has a little cape, a blue cape on the back of it, and that will be one of our T-shirts for the time being. Maybe there'll be more in the future. We don't know. Maybe there'll be some other cool art things that you guys can get on the store as well.
Yeah.
Anyway, everybody,
Promo code.
using our promo code Purple Academy to get 0% off your first order.
Save this plugin.
Anyway, guys, we ready to begin again?
Sure am.
Define ready.
I mean,
Where's your brother?
I don't know. He's taking too long. I said 11:06.
So,
What are you
Ian
talking about?
dies-
He's not here. I'm sleeping anyway. What does it matter?
Blue Cape throws you off of the cliff. He turns evil right in front of our eyes.
Again.
I ain't
No, it's
getting
okay. I'll use
initiative.
magnetism. He'll be fine.
Alright.
Oh, can't wait. What are we gonna fight in this very open room
So-
Set up
Screams
for a
boss
boss
fight.
battle.
with no cover?
It's okay.
Yeah, no.
Purple.
Are we ready?
Mhm.
Okay. So as you hear the jingling approaching ever closer. Don't move so fast, Sophia. Right around-
You don't want to be the first to die.
Right around the base.
I want to approach it.
Right around the base of the hill, you see a form currently in shadow.
Oh God.
It's a small form, but what you see glinting off of it are bits of jewelry on it. Bits.
I feel like Sarah knows what this is.
Well, she had to draw it, so.
I did have to do it. I don't know what it actually is, though.
As he approaches towards all of you, floating about 3 or 4 feet off the ground, crossed over the hill, standing on top of it now. Well, isn't this a fun surprise?
I
People
wait-
from the overworld that are still alive. What are you all doing here? And what are these two doing back? He says, pointing at Theya and then the blue cape.
Back.
Back
You heard me.
for the blue cape.
You know this one? And I lift up Theya.
I know that one. Used to be a good friend of mine for a while. As he floats
Who are
forward
you?
just a little bit.
What a sad excuse for.
Hey, you pudgy freak. We want to get out of here.
Pudgy.
Be careful how you use that tongue of yours. You might not keep it for long. Anyway, my name is Zach. At least that's what my friends call me. You can call me that, if you'd like.
Kind of
He's so
expecting
cool.
something more evil,
Mm,
not just Zach.
Zach, where are we?
Well, you're in basically the land that I rule. The realm of death. Or I like to call it Zach's domain.
You're a ruler?
I'm basically the ruler. My father doesn't really like to keep running the place much. Has
you don't look
other
any younger
things.
than a good chunk of us here.
You see as he moves a little bit more into the light from you now. As you can see that his very reddish, almost scaled skin similar to that of a snake or a lizard of some sort. Around his face and stomach, it's a little bit more of a lighter color, but his deep red scales everywhere else go all the way down his body with thick black spikes that jut off his arms and elbows, as well as his black, greasy, slick back hair with horns that protrude out of the forehead and go back the same direction. His wings, doesn't seem like they'd be that large or be able to support him easily, but it seems to be flying nonetheless. His big clawed feet, as well as his alligator-like tail, hang below him, moving slightly. His clawed hands with black nails just kind of move on their own. However, you notice on his face, and the source of the jingling, he has an obscene amount of jewelry and piercings and rings hanging from his earrings, face, ears.
Edgy motherfucker.
Basically about as punk as you can look. Like an emo kid.
Oh, what's on?
Cool and edgy. Can't look at him, he's so beautiful.
You see, he's got a little bit of a smug grin on his face, but he also looks small. He looks to be maybe 17 or so. Looks thin, a little bit of muscle on him, but no real definition on any of them. Doesn't even seem to be that tall either. Seems to be maybe closer to the height of Ian than anyone else.
Well, regardless of that, do you know how we get out of here?
Oh, you don't need to be worrying about that. Let's enjoy our conversation a bit longer.
I kind of don't want to talk to you anymore. And
Would you be able to tell us about this place?
I could.
A little bit more about your domain.
I'd be kind of interested to see how you all got here. Probably Theya's doing, correct? Or was it the Capes?
Arya points to Theya.
It was her doing, Theya's. She summoned the portal.
She was trying to
got
summon a dragon or something through it.
Maybe? I have no idea about the dragon part. But she got Blue Cape to fly in here with one of our friends, and our other friend went in here, so we had to come back in here to get them, and now we're trying to find a way to get back out.
You see Blue Cape flies forward, putting Ian down behind him, flying up a couple feet higher than Zach. I don't know who you think I am, or what you think I know, but I've never been here before in my life. I can't say anything about her. But I don't know you, Zach. I suggest you tell us the way out, or you'll feel my wrath.
I don't think that's a good idea.
You see, he
While
flies.
he says that, because it's really intimidating, I want to use the loose blood tendril and pick up Ian and bring him back behind me. Oh, I'm stronger than that.
No, he's heavy. He's about the same weight as the silver mop.
He's a robot. I forgot.
That's why he hits so
I want
hard.
him behind me. So I
ate one too many Twinkies.
slide him behind me.
You see that Zach flies up a little bit higher, getting about his feet in level with the face of the Blue Cape. You're a good liar. You always have been, Cape. Not as good as her. Still.
Can I insight check?
Go ahead. On the Cape? The Cape?
On both of them.
Okay. Up his sheet real quick.
Can I do the same?
No, I'm gonna give her that one right now.
Okay.
You're so farther back. Like the crowd of people are just in front of you, Athena.
Yep.
Everybody kind of huddles around Athena. That's how it goes. You don't get anything on Blue Cape or Zach. But anyway, Cape, you know you don't stand a chance, right? I could get rid of you in a snap of my fingers. You see his Blue Cape for the first time ever. You feel kind of taken aback with fear. As he moves, they both slide back this way. See, as he looks over at Sophia, you immediately feel afraid. Overwhelming, irrational, but you can't help but feel afraid as he looks at you. His white, soulless eyes, no pupils, nothing, glowing down at you.
Huh.
I'll see. Do I have to roll anything just to stay here?
You're fine to stay there, but you want to leave and you don't want to move closer to him.
Okay.
Well, anyway, if this conversation is getting old, I might as well end everything, huh? I can't have a bunch of living souls running around my domain. I need everybody to roll initiative.
Oh, fuck!
Hold on, wait a minute. Let me get rid of those ones.
Hey, so you said he had
God.
piercing, right?
He has
God
piercings
damn.
all over. They seem to be made of gold.
Oh, I rolled a 2.
Edgy motherfucker.
Nice.
Oh wow, how did you roll lower than me?
I got. God damn it. I really need to boost
These
this.
are really crappy rolls. We got an 8, a 7, a 3, and a 2, and a 6.
You just need a 4 and
Roll the one
a 4 and a 5.
Yeah, we just need a 4 and a 5. We can make it.
Ashley, one thing you notice as he's talking is Theya begins laughing.
Oh no. Guys, she's doing that thing again.
She's doing
I
that
was just
weird thing with her vocal cords again, guys. Help. I don't know how to stop this weird dry heaving noise.
Arya looks at Theya like, Mrs. Theya, if you could be quiet, please. We're in the middle of a conversation.
She's ignoring you. She's not paying any
I-
attention to you.
I tightened
I know.
the blood grapples all around her though. The
But
blood
she still says it anyway.
tendrils.
Okay.
Like around her mouth, around her torso, around her whatever.
Okay.
How long has it been?
It's been maybe 15 minutes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you for helping us out, Ian. You're gonna be so great in this battle. Wow.
I'm gonna be honest. I can't even get up.
He can't.
Like I can't. I physically cannot unless I'm under 15 health.
Yep.
Oh my god.
So-
Would I, by any
I'll make
chance,
sure
know how to
that
wake him
doesn't
up?
happen.
Nope, I can't be woken up
You
unless I'm
cannot
under
be
15
woken
health.
up unless you have some kind of hacking ability.
No.
All right.
Mental hack?
He's the only person that knows hack.
Well, I said mental hack.
I can move him like a puppet. I can make him punch.
You could throw Ian at people.
Yeah, throw in.
Oh, I could wake him up. It'd just take a little bit of force.
Let's not forcefully wake up a computer.
Just gotta hit it a bit, like my
Oh,
old
the epic
TV.
battle music.
Sorry, that was the wrong one.
Oh.
You see as the blue cape flies up to his height and goes to punch him 3 times in the face.
I
Let's
feel
see.
like we're about to figure out how strong this guy actually is.
Yep.
There's a
Stay in near super cape.
So that's a hold on. I'm gonna put blue cape on your. He rolled a 30, a 20, and a 34, which is a natural 20. See? And the natural 20 is the only one that hits.
Oh my god.
You see as the first one he just ducks to the side, which almost surprised the blue cape. The second one doesn't even come close. He catches it, throws it away. Second one hits him in the jaw a little bit, gets him to turn away. Nice try. Sophia, it's your turn. You see as he's no longer looking at you, the fear seems to have gone away.
Cool. I'm gonna turn into a dog.
Okay. Barf barf.
And of course I'm not thinking rationally right now. Go here. Just like pull through people. And just like look at Athena with a look like we need to get out of here. And bad stuff is gonna happen. Like
What kind of look is that?
Just panic.
I would, yeah,
There we
I would
go.
know what she's talking about.
Okay.
like you just see a very
They have a
panicked
connection.
dog, a
Yes.
very panicked dog.
Cute.
And then I'm like kind of crouching down as if
Trying to hide.
Yeah. All right.
and be a mount.
So it's his turn. Oh, Cape. We could have had a little bit more fun, but you had to go and ruin it. You see, he points a finger at Blue Cape, and then last second, he points it right at Super Cape.
Oh no! No!
Oh, fuck.
No!
So that's a natural 20.
Okay, wait. Am I allowed to do a
For who?
reaction on anyone else's?
Yeah, reaction is not your turn type of thing. What were you like thinking about doing?
Can I do a blood skin inspired action and do the blood skin on
Okay.
Super Cape?
You have to. He rolled a natural 20, so this is going to be very difficult because of the natural 20. But
What am I rolling? What am I rolling?
you can roll a concentration or focus.
Okay, do you want me to roll my inspired action?
You don't have to. I know you're using
Okay.
it. Just mark it off.
So concentration or focus.
Yeah, you'll have to drop Theya though.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Concentration or focus to start, and I'll even let you know if you have no. Sorry. Not with a natural 20. It's got to be a lot higher than that. You see, as the natural 20, he just looks past. Last second is this black beam goes forward, and just.
So is it?
I don't react in time.
Is it a range attack?
Yeah.
Can I use this?
So you see as zoom, it hits the shield and it just gone. This blue cape, nobody had time to react except for Mop.
Oh, thank God.
He looks over. He floats a little to the side. Who the fuck did that?
Oh no.
You got real
I did it.
balls this time. Hold on.
God.
You see, as he then raises up the other hand, points at this time at Silver Mop.
Oh no.
Silver Mop, I need you to make a dodge.
Oh no.
That's another natural 20.
Farewell, my friends. It was
Okay.
worth it.
Get asleep too.
So,
I know, I could block all of this.
not with another, he rolled another natural 20.
Yeah, but I could have
Oh
forced
my
him
God.
disadvantage.
This
I could
guy
have
is
forced him
crazy.
disadvantage.
You see his last second, Blue Cape dives in front of the beam.
No.
He is shattered as his body has a black glow about it and
No.
shatters into a million pieces.
No.
Jesus Christ.
Mr. Stark.
No.
No. No.
One down. 1, 2, 3. More to go.
I
Do
fucking
count.
hate
Go back to
him.
preschool.
Ian, you're asleep. Arya, your turn.
Well, I can't do an inspired action to wake up.
You
No.
can if you'd like.
Oh,
I want
what?
to try it.
You have to beat an
You just said
18 on.
nothing can wake him up.
You have
except
to
for
beat
him
an
to
8,
fall out.
18 on. You have to beat an 18 on mental or ingenuity.
Okay.
18 or above. Nope.
7.
Arya, is now your turn.
Yeah, okay,
As he's looking at all of you now, you all feel very afraid.
Oh boy.
okay, she's just going, she's not gonna do anything. She's gonna ask, like, to Mr. Zach here,
Daniel doesn't do well in fear.
he was like, is it okay if maybe we just, like, not fight and go back to a conversation like you proposed before everybody attacked?
Okay, and that's gonna take your action. I think main actions.
Yeah, I wasn't planning to do
Okay.
anything.
Ashley, your turn is you all reeling from the complete annihilation of Blue Cape. He's just sitting there laughing.
Oh God. I am going to with loosening the one that's around Thea's mouth. I'm going to blood rope me and Theya 40 feet backwards.
Okay, go ahead and I'll move you wherever you'd like. We'll just sit.
Yeah, we can't go back, but I'm going back.
Okay, you're back a ways. Got it. Okay, is that your turn? Doing anything?
And I yelled to the rest of the team, "We gotta run!"
Okay.
And I am my turn.
All right. Silver Mop, your turn.
You bastard. We just got him back. And I'm gonna like.
Ah, you.
Oh my God!
Okay.
I'm going in.
One shot Blue Cape, really?
You're.
And that wasn't like a story thing, by the way. He did actually do enough damage to one-shot him.
Silver Mom!
Okay. You can't even count and you're killing people. How dare you?
Oh God.
Nope.
God. No.
Nope.
None of them?
No.
Oh.
You see, you hit him in the face with one of them and just dink.
Oh, Silver Mom. Don't do that.
Why did you?
How much? We're all gonna die.
Oh wait.
That ends your turn. With an 18, a 16, and a 22, none of them even come close to hitting.
Aren't I good at this game?
You see this?
I'm gonna cry.
You see the Super Cape rushes forward, taps a shoulder on Silver Mop. Zoop. He ends up back here.
But don't sacrifice.
I'm not gonna
yourself
let you
yet.
hurt them.
No.
Oh my God.
God. Bless
Oh,
him.
no.
All right, Jeffrey, it's your turn.
Okay,
Much
so
work.
you said that we're all terrified, right?
You all have fear right now. Technically, the effect of that, Steinarr, is it was all of your rolls, even though the first one was all the lowest roll, all of you have disadvantage right now because of the fear.
Okay, I'm gonna yeet, and I'm gonna put it.
In between the two of them? Oh, right there. Got it.
But what about Supergate?
I have no tie to her.
That's the wrong fucking
It's
shape.
true.
That was not the square tool. it's a scared wall. It's a scared wall.
Scared wall.
Okay, that's one action point.
As a second action point, I'm just gonna back up just a smidgen,
Okay.
and probably also grab Arya too.
All right. If you're not resisting, he can pull you backwards. I'm gonna
she
say
might be
okay. All right, Daniel, I think. Yeah.
Danglet to the rescue.
Oh boy.
Diglett Erickson.
No, okay, so what he's gonna do, he's gonna be a hero.
No.
And he's gonna get away.
die.
He's gonna. All right. Where would you like to hide in an open cavern?
It's not that I'm necessarily hiding, I'm just not trying to be the focus of attention.
Okay. I'll keep that in mind.
Like, I'm visible, but not the main focus. That's my intent.
Okay. Got it. Athena, your turn. As the wall goes up in front of you.
I'm getting on Sophia, and I'm gonna attempt to precog on him to give him,
You
on
can't-
Super Cape.
You can't see either of them.
I can't see either of
The
them.
wall.
Oh God.
Ping it, Jeffrey.
But you're not afraid right now because he can't see you.
Ooh, interesting.
That's fine. Hold on. If I put precog on Ian, does he give advantage in trying to wake himself up?
Yes, he would.
Okay, I'm gonna put precog on Ian and jump on Sophia's back.
I need the help.
Okay. Is that all you're gonna do during this turn?
Tell Sophia to run.
Okay. It's now Thea's turn. She's currently not grappled. She's going to walk this way and just stand there. Arms
Oh, wait,
to
I
the side.
pulled her, though.
It is right.
I
You did pull
grappled.
it. That's right. You reset.
I blood roped both of us away.
Got it. That's right. She is actually actively going to try to break free then.
Oh fuck. Okay.
Both of you roll athletics. She's probably not going to beat you, but still.
Please.
Oh.
no.
You're good. You're good.
Please.
Yeah. With a 4, she ain't going to beat you.
She's struggling.
Nice. She's like, just like, what are you
You
doing?
can feel her wiggling.
And
Yeah,
I'm
you're just
This is
telling
the
her,
what
first
are you
time-
doing, fam?
This is the first time you actually get to see how weak physically she actually is.
Okay.
All right, Sophia, your turn.
Gonna book it this way.
Okay.
No.
200,
go.
200 feet that direction.
Peace out.
It's in super speed. All right, I'm just
Wait,
gonna put you on the
200
side.
feet?
Yeah, you can probably make it 200 feet if you go over. You're
Okay.
the super speed
I
dog.
can't believe you guys went in the complete opposite direction. That
I was
with
a little
Theya.
curious about that. I just told her to run though, so.
All right. So, first thing he's going to do, he's going to step forward and try to.
No.
You guys can't see any of this, so I'm not even going to explain what's happening.
No! No!
I can.
I
Okay.
can see it,
No,
right?
no, you can't. Only person that actually can is Daniel.
Hey, anti-socialism actually
And
works out
technically
for once.
Sophia and Athena.
Yeah.
but
You guys
from
are
a
too far
very
away. You guys are
distance.
too
Oh, okay,
far
okay,
away to
okay.
see any detail that's happening.
Yeah. Okay.
Let's see. No, not save. Daniel, you can barely see this as he moves forward very quickly, grabs onto her shoulder and her hair, pulls her forward. And you see his tongue comes out and goes darts into her mouth, and she just flops onto the ground, her body graying and blackening as she's writhing in pain.
Oh, no.
Silently.
His eyes just widen and freezes. He freezes.
Oh my
Okay, with
God.
that, he's going to move here.
Fuck.
All right, that will end his turn. Ian, if you want, go ahead and make a mental or ingenuity to try to wake up with advantage. Because now it's disadvantage, so just take the normal roll.
Wait, how's it?
It's a
What
9.
the fudge?
Because he gives him fear
Within 30
I'm not
feet.
even- I'm
No.
not awake.
within
I would
line
not
of
be able
sight.
to have. I would not be able to have fear if I'm asleep. You can't be
That's-
scared.
That's
of
true.
Can't be
Fair
scared if
enough.
you don't even
All right,
know.
you awake to see this demonic being and people panicking around you. That is
Bro, the best. I mean,
that ends your turn. Arya, you're up.
Great.
I feel like I'm gonna
Doesn't
die.
So she's just like, ready, please? And maybe we could, how do I put this? Leave? Like, peacefully?
Your fear pleases.
Well, I know. I mean, I'm always afraid of everything all the time. There's no difference to me now.
All right, that ends your turn. Ashley, you're up.
Oh, yeah.
I run my 50 speed and also blood rope another 40
It's
away.
half speed while carrying someone,
Oh, okay, that's fine.
but you can still
um,
blood rope the normal distance.
Yeah, so I 25 speed and 40 blood
Okay,
rope.
you are nearing the edge of. If you're going southwards the whole time, you're
Yeah.
nearing the edge of where the bridge is and the pit is.
Okay.
You can't really go any farther. Is what I'm gonna say.
Also, I'm keeping my very tight grasp on Theya.
Okay. Silver Mop, it's your turn.
I'm going back in.
no stop.
None of you, but everybody, nobody but Daniel knows that Super Cape is dead. By the way. Okay. Go ahead.
This is such a bad idea.
Ooh, some good rolls this time. No. 30 is a no. 27 is a no, and a 27 is a no.
What the fuck?
I can do it, I swear.
Get out of there!
You see, at this point, he didn't even bother blocking you. As you're just wailing on him as hard as you can. It doesn't seem like it's making a difference.
Oh
fuck?
my god.
And he just gives you a big, wide grin
Die!
that unnaturally goes up to almost where as high as his eyes.
Oh gosh. This
Great.
Okay.
Steinarr, if you die on the first episode back of season 2. Oh.
So we're gonna get out of
Jeffrey,
here.
it's your turn.
Cool. Shoot, man. This is a tougho. I'm gonna skirt over here. I'm gonna try to pull them up to the side, and I'm gonna put a wall in between me and this guy.
Okay. Mop, are you resisting?
No.
Okay.
Oh
Yeah.
yes, I am. I mean,
Okay, so you don't get. Then you have to roll athletics against each other.
Oh my god.
I don't want to stop.
He beats you.
Oh.
So he pushes you to the side, and
I'm moving it,
yeah,
so that way it's one action.
Yeah.
No,
I'm just gonna
everybody is
redraw
gonna
it though, because it's easier that way.
Oh, you guys get to see the body now.
Oof.
There we go.
Oh my gosh.
That one's not as scared.
That's not a scared wall.
That wall
And
is
then,
like, I got my shit
Ian,
together.
you see that Super Cape is dead, and Blue Cape is
Oh,
nowhere to be
mother
seen. Mother of pearl.
Mother of pearl.
We're all dead, Bessie.
All right, that's one action, as well as one
So
for
we-
the athletics to pull him away. You have one more.
I'm gonna shout to Arya, get closer. Anybody else?
Okay.
All right, Daniel, it's your turn.
You just realized you directed his attention only to me. Twice.
They're all panicking. He's not trying to kill you, I promise. But you're on his lower end of priorities of people he needs to keep alive.
That is a really good point. But still, I don't like it.
Run.
Am I able to stay stealth? Do I have to roll that again?
You're currently stealth, yeah.
Okay. Well, I'm just.
I think you should run.
Let's that way. Yeah.
Okay.
Dun, dun, dun.
Okay, as you're moving away.
Going.
That it? That's all you're gonna do?
I'm just gonna keep my death grip ready. I don't think it's gonna do much, but I just want to keep it prepared.
Okay, Athena, your turn. Still up, Sophie. Hey, woo, okay. Costia! Yeah, you muted. I don't know. Continue.
Aw,
No,
damn it.
you got it right.
Okay, yeah, you're just staying on it. I figured. You can't really do anything from 200 feet away.
Yeah.
However,
Just left us all.
Sorry.
Theya is going to try to break free again.
Oh, okay.
Make another athletics. Just, I don't think she is, but she's going to desperately try.
She really wants to die.
Just let her die.
That's a natural 20, so she actually breaks free and starts running back
Oh.
towards him.
Fuck! Ah, shit.
This says she
How far does
uses
she go? What's her
she
distance?
uses 30 feet.
Okay.
Scrub.
Okay. She hasn't even quite made it back to the edge of the screen fully. Okay, Sophia.
Keep running.
Okay, you're just running 200 more feet. All right, it's his turn.
Oh,
he's
God.
he's going to fly up over the wall and go here and look. He's about 20 feet in the air. He's going to look straight down, and you see his fire erupts from his hands.
Uh-oh.
Hold on, let me roll it real quick. He's gonna actually do this 3 times. 1, 2, 3. Okay, I need. Let's see. I need Jeffrey, Silvermop, Ian, Arya to all roll a dodge or a toughness saving throw.
Yeah.
Shit.
Oh my god.
So do I see him attack
Silvermop.
Ian?
Yeah, you could see it.
I can handle it.
You get the general
He
idea.
missed.
Okay.
I'm so confident that he missed.
So he hits all of you.
What a baby!
Wow.
Excuse me?
He actually only hits Ian 1 time. He hits everybody else every 3 times. All 3 times.
I clacks.
As you all take 96 damage.
What?
And then 90. Ian, you only take 90 damage, but everybody else takes 96, 93, and 90.
Oh my god.
It's just a
Okay,
massive fireball just.
I call hacks.
Oh, what is this?
Don't worry. Don't freak out. Don't freak out. Remember, we talked about this. Don't freak out as much as you
am-
think.
Ow.
I feel like he's purposely gonna kill us all off.
Are we all dead on the first?
Scripted event!
Oh my god. Was that it? Was that his turn?
That's his turn.
Wait, I
Wait,
thought
Ian
you
I'm
died?
still alive.
Oh, that's right. You have more health now.
Ian's probably the only one. How?
Ian,
are
you're,
the
how
rest of you
how much
guys?
health? You took 90 damage. How much health do you have?
Oh no. I'm unconscious. I'm not dead though. I would not
Okay.
be dead.
Oh.
That's right.
I'm still alive. I'm unconscious.
You're unconscious. That's right. Everybody
I'm
else is
very
dead.
much alive still.
I'll just put a skull then. Okay.
What
Make a death
the
saving throw, please.
fuck?
Oh, jeez.
That's a
Easy.
success. Arya,
Easy things.
you are dead.
Yeah.
Ashley, you heard this explosion.
I
Just run.
I blood grasp Theya.
Okay. What does she have to roll against that?
Either successful dodge, toughness,
dodge, or
or
toughness.
defense.
Okay. Yeah, some of yours are a little outdated on terms because I changed it from TUG to TOU.
Oh, I'll change it.
That's essentially okay. Yeah, she actually manages to just duck out of the way last second. She's quick and nimble.
Shit.
All right.
Go again.
That's
And
one.
I blood rope in front of her because I can blood rope 40 feet and
Yeah.
up.
You can.
So I'm gonna do that.
You blood rope right in front of her.
And I run ahead of her with the rest of my speed up
Okay.
to.
So you make it to like right about here.
Okay.
Well, she's a good bit back. With a
Um,
mop. You're dead.
Yeah, that's it.
Yep.
Super Cape is dead. Jeffrey is dead. Daniel,
Aww.
it's your turn.
Daniel,
Okay.
save me.
I see what happens to Ian, and I don't care about stealth anymore. I'm going to pop an inspired action.
Yes, I like it.
And I plan on sprinting back over here, flipping off of the wall right here, and then trying to grab onto his leg and use Death Grip.
Okay.
Brush.
Cool.
I'm angry.
Yeah. Pissed him off.
You
Okay.
pissed off the
I
Daniel.
don't,
It's not
I
gonna do
don't
much.
think I'm gonna
Roll death
do
grip.
anything.
Roll death grip so I can see what I have to make a save wise. Defense
Oh yeah,
or
I'm not gonna
dodge.
hit that.
If you roll that one, roll that one, roll that
Yeah,
one.
you see as you jump forward, he just quick last second pushes his hand out and shoves your face into the ground.
Oh shit.
I thought he was flying higher above the wall, like up in the
Yeah, he was,
sky.
but you jumped up and he just pushes you downwards.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Ouch.
Ow.
Do you say that?
Athena, your turn. You heard the
No.
explosion even from 400 feet away, and you see the fire envelop the area.
That was a good Death Grip too.
Can I see him flying?
You can see him above it, but he's like a he's like a dot almost.
That's fine. Overload doesn't have a range. I'm gonna try to overload that dot flying.
Okay. One, that's wrong character sheet. An 18 DC. He has to make a toughness or mental.
He's probably gonna make that. That's okay.
Got
Yeah.
toughness.
Yeah.
Good.
He just
Okay. No,
kind
I'm
of.
just-
Okay.
Yeah, I'm just staying on.
Okay. Theya is going to. Let's see. What is in her kit? What can she actually use?
Oh god.
I like his what can she actually use?
So she's going to use an inspired action, and she's going to look at Ashley
Oh.
and just say, "Let me pass."
Oh fuck. No.
Roll a focus or concentration.
Nuts.
Focus.
Ugh, come on.
Shit.
You, unfortunately, you have to let her pass.
Move out of the way. Shit.
As she moves 60 feet, getting past you, she runs right up to here.
Okay.
Okay,
Oh no.
that ends her
Okay.
turn. Sophia, your turn.
I heard the explosion.
Mm-hmm.
Oh god. I look back and what do I see?
You see bits of fire leaving the area as it curls towards the ceiling.
Gonna keep running. I'm gonna start heading a little bit north.
Okay.
We
Alrighty.
talk about how long Ian's been unconscious during this fight.
Yeah. All right. It'll now be
Hey, at
his
least
turn,
I'm alive.
and he's going to use in his inspired action.
No.
Oh
Fuck,
no.
No.
I thought I was gonna live, maybe.
You see, he starts muttering something in a language you don't understand, and I need all 1, 2, yeah. I need Daniel. Hold on. Yeah, I need Daniel, Ian, and Ashley. Ian automatically fails this, but Ashley and Daniel to make a saving throw of their of their choice.
Oh, that is that seriously how?
Really?
Okay, that's how confident you are that we're gonna fail.
You can say no to this. Am I allowed to use my another inspired action to do the same thing? My blood skin.
You can
on
try.
someone else as well.
You have.
Can I?
Wait,
jump?
this is a reaction though. You have
Yeah,
you used
it's a
your
reaction.
okay. Yeah, you can use it, but you have to beat him on any skill of your choice.
He's that confident.
Save me.
Because I wanna jump on Ian and use blood skin on both of us. He's the closest one
Okay.
next to me.
You have to beat any number one of his rolls.
Okay, my best.
You have to beat his highest roll, actually.
His highest roll?
Hmm.
So you have to
Oh,
roll
so
a
he's
natural
gonna roll
20.
something and I need to roll something. Wait, what? I can roll anything I want. though.
Anything you want. You have to beat. He's using basically attack. He can only use a couple times, 3 times to hit all of you. Once you have to beat his highest roll.
So, any roll?
Roll a natural 20 and you
Any
win.
skills?
Any skill.
Okay, I'm gonna roll my athletics because it's plus 12, and please don't do me wrong, athletics. Oh my god.
Oh, I just went through that.
You see, unfortunately,
Again?
as the fear is overwhelming this time, you stumble, you tremble, as you see first, you see a black beam, and then nothing. Daniel, as you're seeing a horror, as he sends another one out at Ian, looks over at you.
My heart shatters.
That only leaves a couple people left.
Oh, 2 people that will ran away. Let all of their friends die.
That will end his turn. Athena, you get. Sophia, you've been feeling this the whole time. That every time someone's died, you noticed, you felt it with your 8th sense. You know that you feel like you're the only 2 left at this point.
Oh god.
Athena, it's your turn. You've heard these blasts of just cacophonous power just echoing outwards.
Big word.
You're about 600 feet away at this point. A little bit more northward. Roll a perception check.
Oh god.
God.
You notice that off in the distance, it almost seems like you're coming back towards it from the opposite side.
That's what I was wondering. I'm gonna use an inspired action, and I want to put a mental wall around me and Sophia.
Okay.
Have fun with that.
Okay. Keep that in mind. You both have a mental wall with a DC of 20.
Okay.
Theya takes her turn, says something that none of you hear because you're all dead. Sophia, make a perception check. You also notice that you're heading seemingly back towards it.
Okay. Can I use my inspired action to get as much speed as possible away from him?
Okay. Yeah. Roll a athletics or acrobatics. Yeah.
Okay, yeah, this is... Don't worry about it. By the way, my
Yeah.
perception would have been... Just to see... Okay, yeah, no, it would have been 22.
Yeah. You see as you head back, turning around, going the other way, trying to head north or south, you end up going very fast, maybe 1,000 feet. You seem to run into him again, coming from the opposite direction that you were heading.
Would I be able to have gone the direction where the bridge was?
You could have, maybe, but you didn't specify.
Sorry.
Okay.
I guess I'll have to wait for my turn then?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So, with his turn, None of you see this, but it is dead.
A turn of events. No.
She fucking wanted this, didn't she?
He's going to take his turn. He's going to fly up high so he can see you guys. And with disadvantage, because you're so fucking far away, he's going to try to hit you with his beam of dark.
Oh boy.
I need you guys to make a dodge or mental. With disadvantage.
Okay, 18.
That doesn't matter.
Yeah, both of you fail. And take 497 damage.
What?
Yeah, I'm dead.
Fuck.
Okay, the mental wall though.
I'm alive.
You beat it.
Okay.
Of course he beat it.
And with that,
He's level 20 for second something.
and with that, all of you hear just your own heart beating. And then it stops. Then you feel your eyes open. It's different. Not what you remember from before. You don't remember the red. It doesn't look the same. It almost reminds you of a hospital. There's lights above you and shining down bright on you. You seem to be moving on some kind of art or something like that around you. You're disoriented. You don't feel like yourself. Not quite sure where you are. You see there's some muttering as your senses start to come back to you. You look around a little bit. You see that there are some people, and seemingly a nurse or a doctor's get up, pushing you along a long hallway. Quite quickly, it seems. And you also notice that your arms and legs are strapped to this table. You're eventually led along down the hallway into separate rooms as they split off from each other. And you are moved off of it and then chained onto a medical bed. Feel very weak, though. Quite feel like yourself. Silver Mop, you notice that you are not in your mop form. And upon looking around, your mop is nowhere to be found.
Oh no.
All of you make a perception check.
Am I still in dog form or no?
You're not in dog form.
Nat one.
Okay. So
Okay.
I see lights.
everybody except for
Wow.
the Silver Mop and Daniel notice, or feel even might be the better term, that none of you have your powers.
Oh no!
Oh, fuck.
Wait, what?
And that is where we'll end for this week.
I hate you.
I mean, I guess it's only
Wait,
fitting
What?
that
No.
Silver Mop and I are the ones that realize we don't have our powers.
Don't realize that you guys don't have your powers.
Yeah, that one.
His is kind of obvious, but
Oh my god.
Mine is like I'm always suppressing it, so it's like it's not like I'm
I'm
always
just still
using it.
looking for my mop. I'm like, where is it?
What? You just got like wormholed into a different dimension. What is happening? Oh my
Out
god.
here,
Guess
we're
I'm
all in a
not really
mental
surprised.
hospital.
This is my least favorite part because now we have to deal with like waiting to see what happens.
I did say you were all gonna die, didn't I?
Yeah.
Pretty much.
Wow. Oh
At least
my
that wasn't
god.
April.
Yeah.
How do you feel about about us going super far away and not bothering fighting at all?
I mean, it was smart, but that's why I planned for it. Anyway, guys,
I
this
figured
was,
there
as I
that.
did say to everybody else that is in the game, that this is a little bit of a tutorial episode. There was some actual chance and different things you could have done, but hopefully it will lead to some interesting things in the future. And now that you all know what you're up against. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching. We'll be back next week, same time, 9:30 p.m. EST to around midnight. We're ending a little earlier as you guys rocketed through a lot of that really quickly. So good job on yourself for that stuff. Hopefully you guys did enjoy coming back. Sorry if it's a little little bit
Depressing 'cause we died.
depressing, a little forced. But hopefully you guys all enjoy it. Thank you guys, Hammy and Poke and Poru, for helping out with some of the clips. Anyway, guys, we'll see you next time. Bye now.
Bye.
Bye.